Criminal charges have now been filed against the man accused of killing 4 students and a teacher here at Pacifica Middle School. Michael Kincaid remains in custody as new details of the shooting and his possible defense are now emerging.
This attack on our children has left our community heartbroken.
Shot in an act of domestic terror, said District Attorney Bonnie Dumanis.
Miss Terry Baker, a beloved 7th grade teacher, was also murdered as she stepped in to get the children off the playground and away from the line of fire.
The DA is charging Kincaid with 5 counts of premeditated murder, along with special circumstances of multiple murder and 14 counts of attempted murder. The trial prosecutor is a veteran, Summer Steffen.
The defendant targeted and executed a deadly attack on the defenseless middle school armed with an AK-47 and an arsenal of powerful ammunition.
It could have been far worse, she told the media, praising the bravery of teachers, staff, and law enforcement,
who sprang into action and put themselves in harm's way to save others' lives.
The killings have generated interest from media across the country, sparked in part by the ongoing national debate over assault weapons and the defendant's mental state.
What can you say about the motive? Some parents I talked to said that they saw him lurking around this school days before, and nobody did anything about it.
Well, since this is a pending case, I can't really speculate as to the motive or talk about those things. We try our cases in the courtroom, not in the media.
Attorney and former DA Paul Pfingst is representing Kincaid.
Mental illness is not and should not be equated with acts of terrorism.
Pfingst's client is a diagnosed paranoid schizophrenic.
If there's a crime here, it's in the people who ignored the mental health red flags here and did nothing about them at the time, with a long and very profound history of mental illness, who believed that children were being taken over by Satan. He said he was going to come back to the school and save the children from Satan, yet no one gave him any mental health assistance before this tragic event took place.
The district attorney's crisis intervention team, meanwhile, is dealing with the aftermath of the shootings.
Is working with, hand in hand, law enforcement, the school district, school psychologists, and counselors to help guide the victims to resources during this devastating time.
The preliminary hearing is scheduled for June 19th, and after that, the district attorney will try to decide whether to seek the death penalty or life without the possibility of parole. Of course, there are still 2 victims in critical condition. For an update on how they're doing, let's go to Steve Fiorina outside UCSD.